Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's Memorial Day. I'm here at Steven's house.
Hey, how's it going, Carlos?
The missus cooked some barbecue for us. We had a couple of beers. And of course, even though it's Memorial Day, it doesn't mean we can't shoot some videos.
That's
so
right.
Here we are. And welcome to episode 7 of Indecent Exposure.
Episode 7 already.
Episode
Wow.
7, yeah. They fly by, but you know, when you're dedicated to all this stuff as we are, it
That's
flies
true.
by. So
That's true.
today we have a house called Jardin
Retrouve.
Retrouve.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to give us a little history because he's...
Oh, gosh. Well, from what I saw online, the company came out in 1975, and the perfumer passed away in 2005, and the company was restored or revitalized in 2016 by his son Michel and his wife Clara. And they found an old notebook that belonged to the perfumer, and they looked through it and all of the formulas were in there, so they said, why don't we recreate these scents so we can bring it back to the clientele? And even though the company started to dwindle and diminish, it never fully went away because
They had
of
a
their
strong following.
very strong following, very dedicated fan base. So here we have them again, and they all have this garden theme to them. This is a pouch that the fragrances come with. It says Le Jardin Retrouve on the top. And this is part of the fabric collection that belonged to the perfumer's wife, Arlette. And since then, no two little pouches will be the same because they're all made out of different pieces of fabric. So I thought that was really cool. It's a really nice place to store the samples at the end of the day. So we have, how many fragrances here? 7.
7. These were kindly sent by Michel. He found me on Facebook and he wrote to me and he asked if I'd like to check out his company. And I said, of course. And so here we are. Thank you for sending those samples and this lovely pouch and the whole thing. So let's get smelling.
All right. So we'll start here.
Sure.
This one is called Cuir de Russie. And leather, I guess, right?
Russian leather?
Yeah. And surprisingly, it's not too heavy.
Mm-hmm.
I thought this might have been a little more aggressive, but it's not, and I kind of like that it's not too aggressive. It has that green element to it as well.
Yeah, it's definitely a full fragrance.
Yeah.
But it's not a really rough leather.
Right.
It's a little finer, but not a suede.
Right. It's not rough and tumble. It has a very rich personality.
I mean, I hate to bring this up because we know Chanel has a Cuir de Russie.
Yeah.
And it's kind of in that vein.
Is it?
I think, a little bit. From what I remember, it's been a while.
Yeah.
But very nice.
It is very nice. I actually quite like that one a lot. The next one is called Rose Trocadero. And yeah, that's rose. Wow, that's really pleasant. I like that it's a very realistic rose, you know? Something I would probably compare to like Lyric Man by Amouage.
It's a fleshy rose.
Yeah, yeah.
Very alive.
Floral, totally unisex.
But definitely rose.
Yeah.
For sure, rose.
You know what I'm thinking? I don't know if it's because of the Jardin name, but I feel like these are fragrances that Hermes would put out.
Really?
I could picture all these being part of the Jardin line.
As we were setting up, we smelled them a little bit here and then. We were a little surprised.
Yeah.
They were smelling really good. So this is a rose fragrance that smells very nice, but I'm not the biggest rose guy, so...
Okay. That makes sense.
When he first smelled it, he was like, oh.
Yeah, that one caught me off guard. I love rose, iris, and orange blossom.
Yes.
So those are the 3 florals that I love working with.
The next one is called Vervain Decay. Sorry if I mispronounced that.
Not our native language, by the way.
But what is Vervain or Vervain?
I don't know.
But it has a greenish kind of citric kind of... What do you get?
Let's see.
I liked it. That one I did like
it is.
when we first rated it.
It is green. It's a little minty to me as well. It's citrusy, it's green, it's minty. I mean, all of these have a unifying theme about them.
Mm-hmm.
And this probably might be one of my favorites, just because I love mint.
Yeah,
and
you
tried some of my favorites for the summer.
Yes.
Actually, My number one was Aqua Decima, which is a really heavy mint-based fragrance.
It's the Greek thing in him. He loves his mint. This next one also was very nice. Sandalwood Sacré.
Oh, that sounds good.
Sacred sandalwood, and very nice. Creamy sandalwood, not sharp and piercing, but very nice.
Yeah, that just sounds really good. Oh yeah.
That's really nice.
It's not, because sacre means sugar, right? It's not as...
No, sacre means sacred. I thought sucre, is it sucre?
Oh, sucre. I'm sorry. Yeah, sacre. You're right. Yeah. So sacred sandalwood. I was going to say, it doesn't smell as sweet to me, but now that makes sense.
I thought I read sucre before, so that's why you have it in your head.
This, for some reason, when I first sprayed it, it reminded me of Coromandel.
Mm-hmm. Which I love.
Yeah, now it's softened up a lot, and I still like it quite a bit. That's a really nice one.
That's a nice one.
I'm digging that one, yeah.
This next one is called Eau de Délices. Some kind of delicious water, I think. And this has a transparency about it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't get anything definitive there. It's definitely a little transparent. Now, when these are first sprayed, they're really full, and you know you're in for something.
Yeah. Again, some citrus. Man, and it's coming off quite strong. I don't know what it is, whether it's bergamot or neroli. But it's there. It just smells so natural. That's the thing that I can say about all of these, is that none of them smell synthetic or artificial or
loud
fabricated.
And sharp or very smooth.
Yeah, they all have a very soft demeanor about them.
Mm-hmm.
That was really nice. This one is called Citron Bowbully.
Bowbully.
Bowbully. I'm
Bowbully.
not
No, I
quite
don't know.
sure how to pronounce it.
That sounds like that's how it should be said, but I could be wrong myself.
This one is a little sweeter to me.
Citron Bowbully.
Funny, the one that I tried before, it smelled more citrusy than this one. But this one is a bit more sweet to me.
This has a certain kind of eucalyptus or mintiness or something.
You said I had like a mentholated vibe
Yeah,
before.
something.
I get it.
This is nice. Not my favorite, but
Right.
I know which ones are my favorite. So the last
Me too.
one, this should be good. Tuberose, Trianon, Oh, that's nice.
You like tuberose?
I do like tuberose, but this is not your typical, like sweet, like.
Buttery, because a lot of them are partnered up with iris.
Yeah, this has a little. It has a greenness about it, more on the fresh side than the sweet, creamy.
Yeah, very very strong on the floral.
But it's
Not my favorite, but for a tuberose scent, it's really nice. It is. Yeah, it's not something I would wear, but it's a beautiful scent. It really is.
It's not overpowering. At least on the paper, it's not. I'm sure on skin it might be a little different, but that's definitely for someone who likes a white floral.
Right. Very feminine.
Which you're not. That's not your cup of tea.
You know,
My favorites, if I may. So I liked Cuir de Russie. I liked Vervain Decay.
Yeah.
I love Sandalwood Sacré. And those are my three favorites.
My favorites are Vervain Decay, Eau de Délice, and definitely those two. I mean, I think they're all really nice.
I thought you would like the rose.
The rose is really nice, and I love Cartier Dune Soir. I love Lyric Man by
I love that one too.
There's so many rose fragrances. Rose de Cabana is another one by Hermes.
I'm not the biggest rose fan, admittedly. I like some, but not all.
I think I like the ones that have like accent notes, like Rose 31. I like the spicy quality about that one. So the more straightforward rose fragrances, not too crazy about. I like that this one is a bit on the transparent side, so it's not like a bold in your face rose, but it's kind of like a watery rose. You made a description about this earlier that I really agree with.
Which was?
I don't remember. Did you say lush or full or?
Full.
Yeah.
Like alive.
It is a nice rose. Actually, now that I smell it again, I think it's quite nice.
Now, these are only 7. The line has 14, I believe, or 13?
14, according to Grantaga.
And from the ones that we were sent, there's definitely something for everyone's taste.
Yeah.
You know, I don't think it's universally going to be for everyone, but there's definitely something for everyone's taste here. These were fun to go through.
Yeah, definitely.
Definitely enjoyable.
I'm going back to Vervain Decay. Wow, this is really good.
I love the initial spray.
Yeah.
And I still like the dry down, but that was like, very nice.
Yeah. Thank you for doing the video, Carlos.
Thanks for
I
doing
appreciate
it
it.
too.
Yeah, of course, my pleasure.
So if you guys have tried this, please let us know what your thoughts are. And yeah, thanks so much for watching on Memorial Day. It won't come out on Memorial Day, but
Of course.
thanks for tuning in again as always. We appreciate it. Take care.
Bye, everyone.